This is a special video, yo. You know what? In this life, the only person that will really ever truly love you is gonna be your parents. Your parents is the only one is really gonna have that true love for you. Why? Because you're their child, right? They're the one that gave birth to you, right? And you know what? Even though I wasn't planned for, and my dad never wanted me here, my mother always wanted me here. You see, my mother gave me the option to experience a phenomenon that I cannot comprehend. However, in that, I'm grateful. You know why? Because my mother always helped me out through tough times. She always carried me through. You see, through the difficulties, no matter what happened, no matter what bullshit that my dad was on, my mum was always there. Fair enough, I'm born to a big family on my both father and mother's side. Fair enough. I haven't met hardly none of them. So I've always been by myself. But I've always noticed that through all the difficulties and journeys, you can say that your mother's your best friend, yo. She's like, how can I say it? She's like a sister in arms, yo. Because every time you go through somewhere, it's always the mother that you always remember, always being there through all the battles that you've been through. Always there, like always there. And I always remember that. Through all the places we moved to, the times we didn't have money, the times when we had bullshit neighbours, no matter what it could be, no matter what it was always me and my mum that were always fighting through this. No matter what, we were always battling through. But I know that one day, I'm gonna be on my own one day, yo. I know I'm gonna be on my own one day. So I need to make sure that I become strong. And you see me? I'm a leader, innit? I need to become a leader. I need to be able to manage my stuff and take control. As a man has to make sure I'm on point with everything I do, and always going forward, always going for a better for a better future. At this moment of time, the things that I do, I just want to be able to get to that point where I know, okay, I got to that point where I'm doing it right in life. I've got my kids. I say, like, Mum, look, there's your grandkids. So there's your grandkids. It took a while, but it finally happened. For me, it's all about being able to like jump on a plane, travel the world, experience life. Like, do what you gotta do, innit? Do what you gotta do, yo. Do what you have to. So while we're here in this world, we ain't got time to be wasting this on negativity. We ain't got time to be wasting this stuff on hate, yo. Look at this. This is a miraculous. This is a phenomenal thing. Like what we're experiencing right now with our 5 senses. Of course, you could go beyond the 5 to the 6th one if you know how to do that. You just have to take the certain practices and bang, you'll be there. However, in the day, always remember, yo. Always remember, yo. I just gotta keep going, yo. And that's what I gotta do, yo. That's what I gotta do. One day, I ain't gonna be here, yo. One day, I'm gonna be gone, right? I may be a person that people may be sharing memories right now, yo. But one day, I'm just gonna be a memory of once a time. When we used to be sharing the memories, yo. Can you imagine that we was once here and we got so far to believe that I'm no longer here, yo. I'm no longer here, man. Gone, yo. Man's gone, yo. And you can imagine people watching this channel thinking, Ross, this guy was just alive the other day, yo. Live the other day. Now I'm watching him as a video, like, I'm watching him on the YouTube. Calling the phone, boom, phone ain't even ringing. So in the end of the day, you gotta live your life for the best, yo. You just have to, you just gotta have to, because even the other day, yesterday in the nightclub, someone gave this guy with special needs catering. And this guy was all over the place, all like that. He's on the floor. When they put him in the back of the ambulance, they said the guy's heart stopped. But boom, because someone drugged his drink. They drugged his drink, rude boy. When my man come out on that Saturday night, did he come to the club thinking that his heart was going to stop that night and he was going to get his drink drugged? No! That's why my mum always turned around and always said to me, she said, son, let me tell you something. Watch who you drink from, watch who you eat from. And be careful who house you sleep at, or you may be sorry. My mum always told me that. Be very careful of who you deal with. That's why I'm very, very, very funny and cautious. Do you know how much time I come past these nightclubs? And these people are sneaked in drugs. I see people weird and funny and strange. That's why, yo. That's why. Don't play them games. That guy, I don't even know if he's alive right now. I don't even know if he's seen the sun as I'm seeing it right now. He could be gone right now. But in the end of the day, you just never know. You just never know, yo. So the only thing I can say is do the best that you can. Make your life the best that you can, yo. And that's the thing you can do. In the end of the day, we're all seeing our parents getting older. We're all seeing like our uncles, aunties, everything getting older, everything's changed, because change is the only consistency in this universe. And everything's going to change no matter if you like it or not. Everything's always going to change. It's always going to keep going. So it's always down to you to make the best that you can. You're attracting what you want, you're attracting what you are, you attract yourself, rude boy. Where your attention goes, your energy goes, what you focus on is what expands. Always remember that. Have no expectation or attachment to outcome. Just be a realist, the one that sees it for what it is. And once you're optimistic and things go wrong, you end up becoming pessimistic. Once you're pessimistic, then you end up in a low vibrational frequency. And when you on that frequency, you attract in what you are, and when it comes, you start to see everything like that. And when you're pessimistic, the whole world looks like a natural disaster to you. And when you're optimistic, everything starts to look good. But when you're realist, you just naturally see everything for what it is. Do you understand, my friend? Always remember that one. You see, once the 4 dimensions inside yourself is not working for you, working against you at that moment, you have friction in your life. And when you've got friction in your life, what eventually starts to happen? Everything around you starts to look like a chaos, looks like natural disaster. It looks like a catastrophe in your life. But once you make the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual, all 4 of them work and go in a certain direction, once you meet that condition, you will have the least amount of friction in your life and you will run at your best. They also will call it the mind, the emotion, your body, and your life energies. So you always have to make sure that you get yourself on point. If your competent levels is high enough, then all your desires can be met. But if your desires go all the way to the sky, so high that you can't even see it, and your competence are down here, how you even expect to manifest anything into your life? You will be manifesting what you're manifesting right now, because one thing that people don't seem to understand, that law of attraction is working all the time. Not when you think you want it to work, it's always working all the time. Even right now it's working right now. Even what I am attracting right now, that's the one thing you must understand. You see, in this life, we got to do the best we can do. We got to be the greatest. You see, I always told people this. If you got the ability to walk, you walk. If you got the ability to run, you run. You got the ability to jump, you jump. If you got the ability to swing left to right, you swing left to right. You use it. You're getting older, we're not getting younger. We're starting to lose energy, we're starting to get weaker. We've got to keep training. We've got to hit that gym, use the outside. We've got to be on point. We've got to keep going forwards and do exactly what we want to do. If we make one mistake, right, so what? We learn from our mistakes. Get up, go again, keep going and going and going. Because eventually one day we're going to find a way of going there and conquering this whole entire thing. We've got to be better. We've got to be the best of ourselves. Can't let things take us down right now. If you think you can sit there crawling in, right, crawling in your own waste, the way you expect to be going, if you're in your comfort zone, what do you think you're going to be going? There's 2 roads. You have going forwards, my friend, or you going backwards, my friend. If you're in the middle lane, where the traffic's going forwards and backwards, it means you go nowhere in life. Remember, you're not attracting what you want, you're attracting yourself. Do you understand that one? Remember, what you focus on. It's all about care. What does care mean? Ask yourself that one question. What is care? It's the thing that you pay the most attention to. You see, one thing you gotta understand about this word called care. You see, the moment you care about what people say about you, guess what happens? It's what you pay attention to. It's what matters the most to you. If you're telling me that these things matter to you, right? You pay attention to this type of stuff, guess what? What you focus on expands. Let's say this one's love, this one's hate. If I focus on love, love will expand, hate will contract. If I focus on the hate will expand and love will contract. Do you understand? Where your attention goes, your energy goes. If I focus on my hand, I can feel the energy going to my hand, do the right one. If I focus on the left, it's going to the left. If I focus on my feet, I feel it going to my feet. If I focus on my dantian, I feel it going to the dantian. Chi follows mind. You need to understand this. Learn how to live your life. Learn how to enjoy this. One day, right, I may not even be here to even watch this own video. I may not even be here to watch this. But life changes all the time. Right? No one ever told you anything was promised or guaranteed. You see, even when I'm looking at, you see this? This is a goal. A goal is something that meant to be aimed at, but not always achieved. You see, you need to learn how to have that dedication. You need to be devoted. You need to have that discipline. And you need to have determination. You need to have that courage, that hope, the ability to keep going forwards. You've got to be able to focus, manifest in the things that you want to manifest. If you hold your focus long enough in that place, eventually it will manifest for you. This life is not a game, it's not a joke. We're all getting older. Before you realise it, guess what? We'll all be gone from this life. Think about all the people that were standing here before. We're here now, but guess what? There's always going to be that fresh leaf that's going to come after us. One day we'll be gone for 1,000 years, 2,000 years. Guess what? 10,000 years we'll be gone. Can you even picture that? One day, it'll be 1 million years we used to be living here on this earth. Even that will be gone. So what are you wasting time for, yo? While you're in the present, do it. Stop focusing on the past. Stop being past the present. Stop focusing on the future. You're in the here, in the now. Focus on the now. Manifest what you want. If you're not able to do that type of stuff, guess what? It's as they say, innit? A soldier is only as good as his last mission.